Let me know when y'all ready.
We born ready, man. We ready for this.
We good. We
Born
ready.
ready?
Yeah, we ready.
You say born ready. You know what it is, man. It's DJ Thoro, aka Thoro Zano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, this is the hottest in the streets, but this is the Zoom edition. You know what I mean? We still trying to stay COVID free and sucker free and all that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
It's facts.
Let's do this in an orderly fashion. Everybody introduce themselves.
Well, I'll start off. Well, I'll let the CEO start off. You know what I mean? Explain. You know what I mean?
DJ Tarzan, man, those co-sign, good company CEO.
All right.
That's a big fact, and I'll just fall in place. My bad. My name is DJ Guys Official New Jersey. I'm the CEO of Good Company.
I go by the name of Tempo, aka Tempo the Artist, and also represent Good Company.
All right.
What's going on, y'all? It's Major. I'm the booking director of Good Company out of Queens, Playmakers Club, Queens, all that love.
Right. All right. You know what? Every time I get with Tarzan with the artist or a artist, I know it has something to do with talent. Somebody got talent. Somebody in this group got, because he only deal with talent. He don't deal with no losers. So Tarzan, briefly inform everybody what's going on and why is everybody together like this? What's going on?
I mean, everybody on this call right here, man, we pretty much are, heavy in the marketing major. Just the music industry feel. You feel me? We the ones that take the artist from point A to point B.
Right.
I mean, connect the dots, labels. We're the ones to connect the dots with the money. We're the ones to connect the dots with people like you. I mean, people that they need to be. So we really just the ones really just connecting the dots. You feel me? Like, we've been building our name in Jersey. I've been building my name in Jersey since 2012. You feel me? But the Good Company, squad, we got together, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, and that quick. I mean, literally, I think the first week we was at Rock Nation, Hot 97, 105, just taking artists, to, different type of platforms. We just, we like you. We bridging the gap. I mean,
right. So you basically you're doing what has been extinct with record companies and labels. You're doing artist development. Is that what you're doing?
To be honest, a lot of record labels use me and my team. You know what I mean? Like literally, like, you know what I mean? Done stuff for Cash Money, Universal, Republic. We've done a lot of stuff with a lot of Atlanta records. Right now, we're working with Apple Music 12 Tone. So we've done a lot of stuff, as far as either A&R or, just, giving the artists a correct rollout for their music.
That's right. Yeah, that's because a lot of record companies are people that's in these offices. They don't know shit about music. They don't know shit about the artist. They don't know shit about the culture. They're just in privileged ass positions. It is what it is. So that's why they have to use people like you or me, which in fact, we're the ones supposed to be in the fucking office in the fucking chair. Not that. If you're using me, what the fuck are you up there for? Do you ever feel like that? Like, do you feel like that?
That's no thorough. You was the one that always, every time I came in the office with an artist, you say, yo, you an A&R. You know what I mean? And literally, like, bro, I had The Baby, I had Mulatto, I had Coyle Ray, I had Blue. Well, I ain't have them, but I was close to getting them. I had Chinese. I had a lot of artists before they got popping. I mean, like, and it's a couple more people, but I had a lot of them before they was popping. And it's like I had them at Atlanta Records. I had them at Def Jam. I had Mulatto a $3 million Def Jam deal, but they gave me the money 3 days too late. You know what I mean? Like, I had The Baby. He didn't come. We were supposed to, have a meeting with him early, but they pushed it back, and then he had another meeting with
was it Universal?
Yeah. Say it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, like
he signed with Unit.
He signed after.
What did he sign with?
I think it's Aftermath.
Aftermath?
It's one of them. It's in that little situation.
I don't think it was Aftermath.
Right. It's in that situation, right?
You know what I mean?
Right. No, I remember that because we were trying to get him to do some shit. He was supposed to do a record and all that.
Remember, I called you. I had the whole thing set up, but everybody's moving now.
But you know what I don't like about that shit? And they don't really be the artists. Sometimes it be the powers that be. Sometimes once they get involved, they be like, motherfuckers are never with who helped them get there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, if you look at people's team, that ain't the people that got you there.
That's a fact. Never.
It's always, there's never the people that got you there. People don't stick with who got them there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't do that.
Fun,
like,
man.
do you find, how do you feel about that? Like you said, you had the baby, you have all these artists before they get popping, and then when they get popping, they go on to the next level of whoever they think can help them.
Yeah, honestly, I learned my lesson with that back in like 2016. And
right.
Always. I had an artist, when I first started getting artists on Hot 97, I don't want to say their name, but some guys from Jersey. I had, like, they did my showcase, and I had them on Hot 97 like that next week. And then after that, I'm like, yo, y'all bubbling. Y'all hood messing with y'all right now. Yo, pull up at one of my events. They're like, we cost this amount. I'm like, yo, y'all only cost
what?
I'm like, y'all cost that amount because I put you on High 97. Your value went up after I put you there. You feel me? Now you charging me. But
right.
That's why I learned that. But you learn in all aspects of life with all type of people, man.
Does that make you not want to help anybody? Damn near.
It makes me not want to help people who need me. It makes me want to help people who are on my level. Like, I want to meet with somebody who's about to take off. Like a mulatto.
Right.
Help her. You know what I mean? Like, before she's about to take off.
All right. So I want to switch over to Tempo. I like that name, Tempo. That you sound like that's like a producer's name, Tempo, like the beat Tempo. But where did you get that name from? What's the science behind that?
So I'm an artist as well.
Okay.
I've been making music since I was really young. I went by, back in the day, I used to I went by Temp 101. We changed to like Tempo when I was like in 6th grade. I don't know. I was battling somebody. I started rap battling in 6th grade. And I won the battle, and they was like, damn, like, at first I started off like real subtle, and I took that shit from 0 to 100 real quick. They was like, damn, you just switched to Tempo. It was like Tempo.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You know what I mean? So Tempo,
right.
and it stuck with me since then, you know what I'm saying? And I just use that in like all aspects of life though, you know what I'm saying? Because I think about it when people ask me what tempo means, and I'm like, when you think about music, you think about a beat, but like without a tempo, there is no beat, and with no beat, there's no music. So you can't have no music without tempo. So there's no music.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Mm-hmm. See, I knew Tarzan. Tarzan know what he's doing, man. Tarzan knows what he's doing.
Yo, Thoro. So we met before because I bought the Butcher 973 to interview with you, and Brazy Berg also came and interviewed you as well before.
Okay. Yeah. I interviewed so many people. My memory's all screwed up, yo.
No. It's all good. But look, man, I've been like following you, bro, since I was younger, and you always have just some influential shit to say. You know what I'm saying? And you done broke a lot of people into the industry as well. So you know what I'm saying? You're definitely a good example to follow, man. It's definitely somebody.
I appreciate it, man. You know, I try to do what I could do when I could do it. You know what I mean? That's my motto now. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I'm a victim of what me and Tarzan was just talking about. I help a lot of people, but I don't help them with the intent that they owe me something. But I do expect if I ask you to do something.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, what the fuck?
That's how it's supposed to work.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, unfortunately, 90% of the time, you know, it never ends. You know, people have selective amnesia. They catch selective amnesia all the time.
Too easily.
You know what I mean?
And
people were literally. I'm speaking from my experience. I've seen people literally go out of their way to avoid me because they know they owe me some shit. But I never asked them. But they know they owe me, so they'll fucking avoid me. Like
they be like this. They be like this. But they hoodie on like that, just walk around like they don't see you and shit.
Right, yeah, like they don't see me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've had artists, I'll stand right next to them, like, what's up? And they act like they don't know who I am. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Oh, speaking on that, I've got an artist signed to a $250,000 deal independent. So, you know, that's about the same amount. You feel me? I mean, an independent person ain't asking as much as a major is. So it's about the same. Yeah. I've had this guy big me up on the phone right after he signed the deal. Yo, bro, blah, blah, blah. Yo, bro. Yo, I'm going to make you my tour DJ. You my DJ. Da-da-da. Yo, we going to get this money. See me in the club, walk past me. And, you know what I mean? Like,
that's because he knows he owes you, and people rather stop speaking to you instead of paying up.
But the thing is with me, bro, I do it without you on me. You feel me? If you good and you deserve the spot and I can help you, boom, go.
I gotta test that shit though for sure.
You feel me? I don't like, bro. I got millionaire friends. I don't ask them for nothing. You feel me? I give them ideas of how to run their business. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy.
I'm just cool like that. That's just me. Like, I don't want nothing from you. You put me on, but I know I can get without you. So I'm gonna, I mean, really, I'm not gonna beg you and nothing like that. I know I'm gonna do it. You feel me?
Right.
Now,
speaking of doing that, because I know you're gonna do it. You always got good company around you. And speaking of which, I see good company in the corner. I'm looking in the corner. I don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, I mean, it says good company.
Yeah, it's good company. I mean, I'm DJ Gaza, you feel me? I'm the CEO of good company and all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, my story.
You DJ. We gotta talk DJ talk. Let's talk. You talking about talk now? You putting the DJ in front of your name. Can you actually DJ?
Right. I scratch. I make sure I do all the good shit, man. I turn any party up. Guarantee 100% satisfaction.
Right.
I got people that vouch for that. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's what I do.
Right.
But beyond the DJing, though, it's a passion for me. But beyond that, I'm a businessman. You know what I mean? And I've always been into music. So this is where I'm at. You feel me? Like, I like to, make shit happen. You feel me? Like, that's what it's about. I like to grind. You feel me? I got dreams and shit I try to achieve. I'm one of them people I'm not going to sit on my ass. You feel me? Like, I'm going to go get it. I don't care what nobody talking about. It's going to get done. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. If I don't do it, who's going to do it? That's how I think about it. You feel me? That's how I go. So that's why I'm at where I'm at right now. You feel me? So that's just the type of time I'm on. You feel me?
Low key, Thoro. Guys have been with me for the longest. You feel me? Like, I mean, Gaza started off as just, the DJ. And now, Gaza, he's the one that's in the club, leaving everybody with like the best message. And I mean, like changing cats' thoughts and minds and lives. Cause he been through the mud with me. So he literally is the one that's out there every show. I mean, leaving people with message. You know what I mean? Like, so, he definitely about to do his thing. I mean, we about to, make sure once we get this pandemic out the way, we make sure we're going to put Gaza in the right light he deserves and go from there.
Right.
And he the humble.
Right. So I got to hear from Justin. He quiet over there.
What's going on? What's good, Thoro?
What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on?
What's up, OG? I'm here, just representing the team, trying to do what we got to do. It's been
what role do you play? What's your role? What do you do so people that may not be familiar with you? What do you do exactly?
So I'm the booking director. So I pretty much handle like, day-to-day stuff that we do at good company in terms of like recruiting artists and just reaching out to people and connecting and just putting our name out there a little bit more, just helping a lot with like marketing stuff. And branding and focusing on making sure everybody's on the same page with Tarzan pretty much.
Right. Now Tarzan, if artists that's watching this, because everybody needs help. I don't care what level you're on. There's this notion that we have in our culture. It's called, I did it myself, self-made. Nobody did nothing themselves. We got a team. There's no fucking such thing
at all.
You got somebody sending an email for you. You got somebody taking bookings for you. You got somebody running errands for you. You're not doing shit by yourself.
Hey,
you may not pay them, or you're paying them or not. You're not doing nothing by yourself. Yo, it's impossible.
I'm gonna keep it bang. Like I was doing a showcase thing by myself since 2012 to about a year or 2 years ago.
Right.
Without these guys, it would not make it easier for me to go out and do everything else I do. You feel me? Like hold things down. Like these guys who was on this call right here, literally hold things down. Like, you know what I mean? So, and their passion,
it's a team effort.
Like even like during the pandemic, I went through a lot of stuff as far as losing friends and all that stuff. These guys right here was the ones that always was in the chat, always promoting, always doing stuff. And I mean, I know I'm frustrating them because I'm falling back, but I'm watching to see if they're gonna flip or not. You feel me?
Right.
They're steady there. They coming, they cursing me out. Yo, what's up, man? Why you ain't picking up the phone call? Da 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 da. And I'm like, all right, bet. I see you want to do. That's the guys. That's why you laughing. I mean, but I see that. You feel me? And I just wanted to, I'm not a boss. I'm a boss, but I'm not they boss. You feel me?
Right.
With us, I don't care if you're supposed to be my intern or nothing. You can move like you're supposed to move. I mean, do what you want to do. Rep this how you want to rep it. Get your money. Get your platform. Like, guys almost was about to be on, what's his name? Wait a minute. Pressure. I mean, right. Guys could have left me years ago. You feel me? Like, I mean, like, but that's what it's for. You know what I mean? Like, and these guys, this is what this is for. You get the platform. If you go, you go. I'm happy for you. You feel me? Like, I mean, but
right.
These guys right here definitely been holding it down.
Right. Now it's a lot of up and coming artists obviously watching this because they support what you're doing. They know that you're basically the co-signer or whatever. If an artist is looking for direction and he needs help, he want to go to Hot 97 or Power 105 or Shade 45 or District 50 or whatever, and they come to you, what do they need to do to for you to help them?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it being like, I'm gonna keep it like, a lot of people front. This is a business. You feel me? Like, you gotta have your money right. You feel me? Like, listen.
I'm glad you said that.
I just be real with people, bro. A lot of cats be faking with this junk, man. Like, they be like, oh, we don't charge people. Yes.
You can't fake the fun,
listen, I've been charged everywhere. You feel me? I don't care. It's the music business, not the music hobby. You feel me? Right. Like, you gotta have your money right. You know what I mean? Or you gotta get a label. You gotta be good enough to get a label deal. Let the label pay for you, but somebody gonna pay. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, somebody have to pay.
That's right.
But sometimes I might believe in the artists, but a lot of artists are headaches. I mean, so it kind of managing
end up babysitting them. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
they don't take good criticism. They don't take direction well. You know what I'm saying? They're all. I mean, coming from an artist, like if I could chime in for a second, from an artist perspective, artists always feel like they gotta be the center of attention. They always feel like what they say is right. What they need is what they need. But like, if you're in a management position or an A&R position, like PR position, like most of us are, you know what I'm saying? We're giving you the direction. We're giving you the platform to go. Now, if you don't go, that's not on us now. That's on you. Right. But then you want to blame us. And it's like, nah, because we done been there, done that. We done been there, done that. Like, as an artist, I've been there, done that. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I still make my music and everything like that. But when you come out here into the business world, that's business. That's exactly what it is. And there's no friends in business. You got to understand it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand it. But when you come with them, when you come at them in a way where you're professional and you know what I'm saying? You take your craft seriously. Like, if you're doing shit for free still in 2021, you ain't really doing it.
Right. Now, do you have like a 3-strike rule where if someone's not listening, you be like, all right, strike 1. And you tell them to do something again, all right, strike 2. Like, when is enough enough?
I feel like as an artist in general, like, probably about like 3, but it would have to be like consecutive. You know what I'm saying? Like shows. For me, for a show, I'll come to a show early and I'll be set up and I'll have all my music. The DJ got my music the day before I come to the show. Right. And then I'm here for a sound check. That's how it should be. Be here for sound check. And then you stay late, you know what I mean? People pay the bar a little bit. That's how you're supposed to do it.
You just said a magical word, early. Early and artist is something that never went together, especially hip hop. Artists are always late. I'm gonna share a story with you. So I don't know if you know this or not, but I've DJed for damn near everybody you could think of. You know what I mean? From A1 to Z. I mean, so I was DJing for 50 Cent, right? And when I first started DJing for 50 Cent, now mind you, I had never experienced this. Every artist I ever been with, they was always late. They was diva. They was a fucking diva. You know what I mean? They was fashionably late. 50 Cent was like pretty much one of the biggest artists I ever DJed for, right? This fucking guy was an hour early for everything at his level. We talking about 10 million records sold 50.
That's a fact.
He was if the show was at 3, he was there at 2 waiting. And I'm telling you that says a lot. But why he's where he is and why he accomplished what he accomplished. Because I see artists that'll never accomplish nothing, nowhere near, and they late. They think they fucking the king of music and they don't know shit. You know what I mean?
But that's why they don't go nowhere though, because a lot of artists be feeling like they already there, right? But a question I would ask artists, like, look, I done hosted shows, you know what I'm saying? We done DJ Gaza, DJ Tarzan, Major Play. Like we done did shows, you know what I'm saying, and have been in position to like see all of y'all artists come there and do what you do and like either be impressed or not be impressed. Like if you come early, you do your sound check, and all of that shit, like, and you're well rehearsed, it's gonna show when you perform. If you come there last minute and you put your songs in last minute and you perform and then you lose and you wonder why you lose, if it's a competition setting, it's more like you didn't have your preparation.
I got a question for you. It's a hypothetical question. What if I give you one record? I'm gonna give you one record, right? And you could put any artist on that record, but the artist, now listen, it could be from any genre of music, and the artist could be dead or alive. So it doesn't have to be hip hop, but it's only one song, one record, and you can put any artist in the world on there, any genre, any era, and it can be dead or alive. Who are you gonna do that record with?
I'd say Pop Smoke. Yeah, that story that you brought up earlier reminded me of the time when, you know, Pop Smoke.
Tarzan, you say this question is for everybody. Tarzan, who do you say?
It would have to.
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna keep being. It had to be Nas, but I love 50. Like
Nas,
favorite rapper, but I just feel it's some things that Nas did when he was 17, 18 that I'm like, yo, you feel me? Like,
right.
So it would have to be Nas for me.
All right.
For me,
guys, what about you?
Well, to be honest with you, it depends on the era we're talking about. You feel me? Like, it depends on the monster.
Well, that's what I said. It could be any era. Listen, that's the thing.
No,
any era, any genre, right?
Any era. It depends on the artist though. Like, if I'm the artist, like if I want a song that's gonna make me pop, I'll probably pick somebody that's popping, like Michael Jackson, just so it's gonna be a buzz already. You feel me?
But then that's my pick, Michael Jackson.
Know what I mean? But it depends. Like, if it comes to like the real me, how I feel, how I really want to like do music, it'll probably be like it's different. I fuck with all kinds of shit. So either Lil Wayne, it will be Pop Smoke. It'll be certain people that I fuck with because I fuck with certain type of music and my kind of vibe. If I want to just pop immediately and think about my next move after, Michael Jackson.
Hey man, if we was going there, I would have said Teddy P. I would have said Barry White.
That's
I ain't know what.
But that's why I said. That's why it's a crazy question, but that's why I said any artist, any genre, any era.
Well, let me change mine. I would probably go with Teddy P.
Teddy Pendergrass, right?
Jesus, that boy was talking that talk.
That was a different time back then. That was a different time. Man.
You know you could get Jaheim too, right? He close.
Yeah.
Nah, I like Jaheim when Jaheim was hot though. When he came out with Still Ghetto album, I listened to that shit on repeat all the time, bro.
Jaheim was like a modern day Teddy. Like he was, he had that voice.
He had the voice, and he was super R&B, but he was super street though, and all his music was super street. But you wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? You know, you see it in his appearance and how he carry himself, but his music is very like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna share another story with y'all. Speaking of super street, you know who was super street, who was gang banging and all that, but you never know that from their music? Barry White.
Say word.
No way.
He was a Crip.
What?
Barry White was
Barry White
from South Central LA. He from South Central LA. He was a Crip.
Oh,
never knew that.
Barry White.
I just learned something new. That's wild.
Barry White.
He never ever spoke on it in his music. Never ever ever.
Yo, low key, every time I do or be around an interview with Thoro, I learn something new.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want people to look at me weird for my answer, but if I could do a song with anybody, I would. My first answer would have been Fab, but I would say Jamie Foxx. I would say Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx is somebody I look up to. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx, I've seen him do it all from the beginning to the end, from acting to singing, everything, and he's done it all very well, very rehearsed, and that's the type of way guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's multi-talented because he just stand up, like you said, singing, acting. You're right.
And like me being in love with music and doing what I do, like I do what I do, but I also like I'm cultured in it. You know what I'm saying? I studied it, and like Jamie Foxx, he was one of the only like singers of our time. You know what I'm saying? Where he was on stage as Wanda, dressed up for Living Color, and in a full costume, and an A&R was there, and he ran down on him with his demo and was like, "Yo, listen to my demo." Nobody took him serious, so he did it himself when he got his breath.
It's hard to take somebody serious looking like Wanda, but I get it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna have to go with Pop Smoke though.
Pop Smoke. Why Pop Smoke? Out of all the artists, why Pop Smoke,
bro?
I'm glad you asked, because and Gaza brought that up, and that's the reason why we on the same team. You know, great minds we always thinking alike somehow. But it was a story how he took his phone out when he first met 50 Cent. And that just, and he was actually taking notes, and that just kind of inspired me, because that's the type of person that I am. Like, I always wanted to be a student of the game first. Like, even when I came up to do the interview at, you know, your place, I just wanted to absorb as much as I could for however long I was there, you know, I'm just constantly trying to learn, like, even listening in on what y'all talking about now, like certain conversations, you know, like I'm learning certain things about the game, and like, you know.
Right. And you just learned that Barry White was a Crip. You didn't know that.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing that pissed you off about that shit though. Yeah. It's like I look at this shit crazy, because like 50's like Pop Smoke and 50 Cent, right? Was you just talking about 50 Cent and how he got there an hour early, right? And now you said Pop Smoke was there taking notes and shit. To me, on some other shit, like Pop Smoke is like 50 Cent, bro. Like on some other shit, bro. Like I really
everybody says it.
Shit. And the way that they changed the game in a way. Pop Smoke like changed, bro. He like from the age of 19 or 20, bro, he done changed the way niggas sound, the way niggas drop music and all that shit. He got a movie about to come out. It's like he's still here right now to this day. You feel me?
I mean, he had a good example to follow.
Bro. And I think about like 50 Cent, like what if 50 Cent, like God forbid, you feel me? But what if 50 Cent didn't make the 9 shot? You feel me? That'd be like another Pop Smoke in a way. You feel me? I think about in my head, the way I think about it is crazy. I think about all kinds of shit, but that shit, it just fits so perfect. Right. And he sound like him and everything. It's like, yo, we just this generation 50 Cent, but he ain't make it though. And that's the crazy shit about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, when people
50 Cent said something that was dope. He said, "Yo," they said, "Well, how can you relate Pop Smoke to you?" Somebody asked 50 Cent that. He said, "Well, I got rich trying." He said, "I got rich and he died trying." Something to that effect. He said it a little bit better, a little cleaner, a little, nicer. I probably a little messed it up, but it was just dope to say, like, to get rich and die trying.
Right.
He said, "I got rich and died trying."
And he died trying.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
When people talk about 50 though, like, so 50 was like one of the biggest parts of my childhood. Yeah, I literally like listened. But 50's grown in me. Like, so Rotimi is signed at 50. So I know Rotimi since I was like probably a freshman in high school. We actually like that's my homie. Like, he grew up in East Hanover, and then when 50 signed him, he made the song called Lotto, and 50 remixed the song with him or whatever. I personally don't really even like to talk about 50 on a music level no more, because he's such an entrepreneurial mind. Like, he's done so much for the game with, like, he's got his own film company, he's got his own clothing line, he's got, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit that I study when I think about 50, because like he definitely makes good music, but he's done so much other shit for like artists.
I'll share another story with y'all. Like 50, like, speaking of 50, like how he influenced you. Like, so 50, like me, I've been around every artist you can name, but for some reason, when 50 called me to DJ for him, like I couldn't believe it, because never in my wildest dreams, if you would have told me, yo, you're gonna be going on a tour with 50, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here. How? I just didn't see how it was gonna happen. So when it happened, 50 is the only artist. Now, mind you, I did before I was lucky enough and I started young enough. I did shows with Biggie before. Like, I've been on the same stage with Biggie. So I'm not starstruck with nobody. I've been on stages in arenas at Coliseums, but for some reason, 50 is the only artist where when I was on stage, I froze up one time and messed up because I was so like, I just couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Like he's the only artist that made me do that. Like I just froze. Like I was like, wow. I had a wow moment. Like I could not believe
it'd be like that.
I'm standing here doing this shit. All right, so listen, before we get off here, everybody shout out your social media. How can people follow you? And we'll do it like that.
Y'all can follow me at One Good Company. That's where you can follow me at.
You can follow me
company.
At DJ Gaza _ live and direct.
All right.
You can find me at Tempo _ the artist, at One Good Company, and at One The Good Company podcast.
All right. And you can follow yours truly, DJ Thoro, at DJ Thoro.
And you can
ladies,
follow
real
me.
Quick before I go, if you need
all right. Yeah, you can follow me at Major Playmaker.
Right.
Thoro, here you go, man.
I hear it coming.
You know we were done? Nah. Follow us right here at One Good Company. If you feeling what we do, trying to go to work, want to take your business to the next level, holla at us at One Good Company.